have the podcast. Yes, folks, welcome to another episode of Midnight. Why are you looking at me like
I don't know how to feel about that.
that?
But
Anyway, welcome to another episode of Midnight Movie Mania, and we have another fan request. My friend Adam requested we do his childhood favourite movie, Masters of the Universe. So here we are. We're covering this masterpiece of a movie.
mhm.
Yeah. Right then. Well, my name is John, and with me is my co-host Alex.
Hello. Thank you for this wonderful recommendation, Adam. It was much better than last time's movie.
Yes, that's very true. Actually, yeah, that is very true. So, um, let me see now. Were you a He-Man fan, or was He-Man gone when you were a kid?
Um, no. I think it was kind of around, but I wasn't a He-Man kid.
Hmm. Hmm.
No. I was a Power Rangers child.
I see. Me myself, I was a He-Man Thundercats kid. I
Mm,
had a few of the He-Man toys, but not really. Actually, I tell a lie. I had quite a lot of He-Man toys. I had quite a lot of Thundercat toys, but my big toy thing was
mm,
Star Wars.
mm-hmm,
Even though I don't like Star Wars today, back when I was a
mm,
kid, I loved them. I had most of the Star Wars figures, the original 80s
mm-hmm,
ones, and I'll tell you a story. I was, oh God, when was it now? I was 12 or 13, and we were moving house, and we had basically filled up the moving van, our truck, and my
mm,
brother, his infinite wisdom, decided to say, oh, the truck's too full, as the guy's pulling away from the house, and he opens up the back of the truck and throws out all of my toys. So all of my Thundercats, He-Man, Ghostbusters, you name it, toys scattered everywhere, and all the kids had a free for all. So
Oh,
wasn't that nice?
are you still close with this brother?
Not really. He's a bit of a dick, but but
Well,
yeah,
yeah, I can tell that.
but yeah. Like I says, even opened these 80s toys could have been my fucking nest egg, but no, he decides to just you know just throw them out
Mm-hmm.
and you're 12 for toys. Then you're 13 or 12 or 13. Oh, gee, thanks. I mean, mm,
Uh, that was your uh throwing out of the Pokemon cards moment.
yes, exactly. Yeah. Like I says, yeah. So I was a kid and I watched the cartoon, and I didn't really watch the Shira cartoon much. And last week, myself and William were watching He-Man and Shira, and oh my God, the campness, sweet
Yeah.
mother of Jesus, the gayness that oozes from these cartoons is
Hmm.
ridiculous. It's like bloody hell. I mean,
Hmm.
my lord.
I mean, it was very obvious in the movie, so.
Mm, yeah. So let's talk about this thing. Starring Dolph Lundgren, of all people. Oh my God. Courtney Cox's, I believe, first movie. Robert Duncan McNeil as the boyfriend. Meg Foster as Evil Lyn. Franklin Geller as Skeletor. And have I missed anybody? No, I haven't. So that's pretty much it. That's your entire cast. But let's talk about Dolph Lundgren. What the fuck was he doing here, by the way?
His best.
Well, that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I mean, is he a wrestler?
No, he's just an actor.
Oh, I assumed from his body that he was some kind of wrestler.
No, basically
But okay.
he was a wannabe Schwarzenegger. So when
Hmm.
Schwarzenegger was the first big muscle guy, he had a lot of copycats, and Lundgren was the most successful one. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
people like John Cena and Dwayne the Rock Johnson has followed in his footsteps. And dare I say, Hulk Hogan. So, um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but no, Dolph Lundgren was, I think he was a bodybuilder. Then he became an actor. So,
Mm.
all I know is around this time he was dating Grace Jones. So,
Okay,
which
that
is,
makes sense.
yes, which is why he has a cameo in A View to a Kill.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay then.
He does look familiar. I feel like I've seen him in. I'm just gonna check out his filmography, see what I.
Yeah. His recent.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was in a Rocky movie.
Yes, Rocky. Yeah. He played the Russian.
Yeah.
What's his name? Drago, was it? I want to see Drago.
Oh, and that was just before this. Yeah,
Yes.
Captain Ivan Drago.
Yeah. But his modern movies you might recognise are the Expendable movies.
I
No?
have not seen those movies.
Oh, right, okay then. I've sad that I've seen all four of them and they get worse as they go on. Although in saying that,
Mm,
part two is a guilty pleasure.
mm.
Part three's no, part two. Yeah, part two's a guilty pleasure. But anyway. So yeah, and as I said, this is Courtney Cox's first movie, I believe. So,
He was also in Fat's Legs.
the what now?
Fat's Legs,
What the fuck?
based on the Viz comic.
Oh dear God! Oh my lord! Okay then. So, moving on very
It's so
swiftly.
awful.
As I was
Yeah.
saying, Courtney Cox, fresh off Dancing in the Dark. Is that the name of that Springsteen song? Dancing, I think it is. Anyway, so she was, yeah, here she was, her big chance at Hollywood glory. So,
Well, I mean, she's not done too badly for herself.
yes, true. Isn't she lucky she had Ace Ventura a few short years later, and boom, her career took off. So,
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I guess Friends
hmm
was, oh, that was the same time as Ace Ventura, so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Friends made her fortune, and Scream made her famous. So, I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
we have to talk about the outfits. By the way, the outfits look nothing like the cartoon outfits. I mean, what the
Okay.
fuck? Why is He-Man in? How would you describe his outfit? A shower curtain for a cape, and he's got like a harness and a leather speedo, and that's his outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Kaden, Kaden,
Yeah.
that looks
I mean, it works for me.
well, but it's nothing like He-Man's outfit. It should be a armor piece across his chest. It's supposed to give him
Mm-hmm.
super strength and agility and such, and a furry loincloth sort of thing with furry boots and his magic sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, the sword that Dolph Lundgren uses here looks nothing like the Sword of Eternia. I was like, God Almighty, can you get one thing right? I mean, an Evil Lyn's outfit looks nothing like Evil Lyn's outfit.
I, but I mean, I don't really know much about the outfits from the cartoon, so I can't comment on those. I just thought that she was great, and I recognized her almost immediately because of her eyes
Yes, yes.
from They Live.
Yes, they live. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I was also under the assumption that Dolph Lundgren was a wrestler, so I was like, how is she in two movies with a wrestler? But apparently I was incorrect. He is not a wrestler, but she is still in a movie with a meathead,
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Although, see, allegedly that outfit she was wearing was, what was it, £20 of solid metal, and it
Oh
was
wow.
digging into her groin, so she was getting like small cuts and friction burns from the.
Oh well.
Wasn't that lovely? I mean, that's a place to
That's
get a.
dedication.
Yes. And apparently she couldn't sit down because the
Mm,
body piece was a one piece of metal. She couldn't sit down.
mm,
Wasn't that lovely?
hmm.
Although I'm loving the cape she had. She's just swishing that cape and sashaying away. I love that. I was
Yes.
giggling off. I was like, how is no drag race performer dressed as her yet. I mean,
That's a good question.
she's, I mean, icon. I mean, all you have to do is a bodysuit and put the sort of metal body armor on,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it sorted, and a large cape, and
Mm-hmm.
just swish it, and there you go. But yeah, I mean, I just love that one. And then we have Franklin Geller or Langella, even if his bloody name, as Skeletor. He took this thing as a Shakespeare movie. He was playing it straight. This is why he's so campy and over the top and elaborate. I'm like, okay.
I quite enjoyed his portrayal. However, I didn't like the look. I think because I know what Skeletor looks like the cartoon Skeletor. Mainly from I mainly know He-Man and Skeletor from memes.
Yes, yeah, no, you would.
So that's all I think of. And I just saw it and I'm like, it's too real. Well,
See,
well, not real, but you know what I mean.
see, that was supposed to be the first of many masks. They were supposed to like
Mm.
change it and fix it, but ran out of time and money. Because oh, by the way, I should mention Canon Films, how they got the rights to He-Man, or rather Master Universe, was they in essence conned Mattel into giving them the
Oh.
rights and for paying for this entire movie. What they did was, we can do this movie for $25 million, I think they estimated it for.
Mhm.
And they went to Mattel, give us half up front, and
Mm.
we'll start building sets and making outfits and getting the cast and
Mhm.
such. And then we'll put down the other half, and then you can make toys and you can make video games and you can make costumes for kids and blah 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 blah. Because
Mhm.
Mattel was sort of in the shit basically, because He-Man was
Mm.
cancelled 2 or 3 years earlier, and they needed another He-Man thing to boost
Mm.
their money basically. So this was what they're hedging on. So after a few months, Canon had wasted the money basically. They had funneled it into various other movies. Because apparently, this one, there's a documentary I was watching about Canon Films, and it says that in a single year, Canon had
Mhm.
85 movies in production, which is
Wow.
unheard of because apparently even the biggest studios would only have two at a time. And the only other big studio that were having multiple movies was Warner Brothers at four.
Mm.
So put it in context. Warner Brothers had four, Canon
Mhm.
had 86. Ridiculous.
I mean, they couldn't have all been large budget, I would guess.
No, but I don't think most of them came. I think most of them were basically pyramid schemes. They would get the money and put it
Oh.
in, and then put the money to other movies, which basically happened here. Um, $10 million. They made the outfits. They made the set, the elaborate Greyskull set, which looked like fucking Castle Greyskull, but they have that one.
Mm.
And it's like, wow. So when Canon ran out of money, went back to Mattel and went, "Excuse me, Mattel, could you write us a check for X million of dollars?" And they're like, "No, you're supposed to put the money up front." "Oh, no, 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 we can't do that because we've run out of money. So
Mm.
can you give us $15 million?" And Mattel was up back against the wall because they needed this toy range to be a success to bring them back. And they're like, "Oh, fuck." So after a few months, they wrote the checks and they go and gave Canon another 10 to $15 million. And Canon went, "Yay!" and funneled that money into, which never happened, Barry, Superman 5, Spider Man, and I can't remember the other movie they tried to funnel the money into. It's like,
Those movies never happened.
no, no. Superman 5, Canon lost the rights to it, I believe.
Mm.
Spider Man, that never came because they couldn't afford to pay the license for Spider-Man to Marvel. But apparently Marvel
Mm.
was giving me the rights to the Marvel characters. So,
Mm.
um, but the sets for Spider-Man was used in Van Damme's masterpiece, Cyborg. So,
Okay.
yay. And I have no idea what the other movie was, but yeah. So basically, this is why this movie looks so cheap, because they blew about $25 million by funneling it into various other projects. And this
Mm,
is why this looks like it's made by Stick Plastic Hopes and Dreams, because it is. I mean, there's supposed to be like a big fight on Eternia, never seen
mm,
because they're not money. There's supposed to be like a big fight in Castle Greyskull, it's not seen.
mm.
And there's supposed to be like a large sword fight between He-Man and Skeletor because the whole set was elaborate and it was all built in multiple levels so they can have sword fights. Never done
Mhm,
because they ran out of money. I mean,
mm.
apparently the producers and the director were begging Canon to pay the staff because they were going to walk off set because they wouldn't get paid for
Mm.
4 or 5 weeks. So
Right.
they had to beg Canon for money. So this is how Canon was running. I mean,
Hmm. See, to me, it just looks like most of the other 80s movies that I've seen.
mm, mm,
So I wasn't even aware of any of that. But now that I think about it, there's other than like exterior shots like on the streets
mm-hmm,
on Earth, I guess. There's really not that many sets.
no,
There's the I guess there's the like inside the castle
mm-hmm,
chamber, but you don't really see anything else of the castle.
no, no,
Um, and then I guess there's like outside on Eternia,
yeah,
but it's very, I mean, I assume it's supposed to look desolate. Um, there's nothing to it. Most of that appeared to be
mm-hmm,
painted.
mm-hmm, mm. Yeah. What I understand, this is supposed to be set right after the cartoon. So the cartoon
I,
cancels, and this is supposed to be right after the cartoon, like a big battle, which or a war that was raging. But again, they had no money for it. So what they did was they were supposed to send this place. They were supposed to like set Eternia in like Egypt and various other desert places, but nope, they couldn't afford that because it's canon. So they decided to have it in the notorious Star Trek Canyon.
mm,
So there we have it. In the back, as you rightly said, the backdrop is all painted and all that malarkey. So
hmm
yeah, there we have it. And Castle Greyskull looks nothing like Castle Greyskull because reasons. I mean,
hmm
but yeah, and apparently they wanted um, Oracle, which was He-Man's floating little wizard, little red wizard. But they couldn't afford
Okay.
that, so they made Woldor instead, which was the
That
little
was the Keymaster
yes,
guy.
the keymaster, the locksmith, the fuck it was. Yeah, yeah. So that was that. I mean, it looks to me that Canon went fuck her out of money. Let's just raid whatever we've got here, and we'll just make it into that. I mean, like I say, the Skeletor mask was only the first mask to say
Mm,
that we could do this thing, but we need like another 3 months to fix this mask. So, but
hmm
nope, we know what time that'll do. Just slap it on his face. Who cares?
hmm
So, I mean,
Just
I read that the Castle Grayskull set was about $5 million. So they poured the money into that set.
the set that we saw
Yes, yes,
was $5 million.
yes, yes.
They should have got some quotes on that.
Like I says, it's supposed to be have because it was on three levels, and it's supposed to be like a multiple sword fight thing. It's supposed to have like prison cells in the
Mm,
bottom and stuff, and all this. But nope, they couldn't afford to do that, so they just had it on the one level. I was like, what's the point of pouring money into it? You
hmm
fucking just build one level, and you fucking idiots. Oh my god. So yeah, yeah, this was a
I thought it was very strange how they kept the imprisoned sorceress
mm,
right there
mm-hmm,
versus in some kind of, I don't know, cell or some
mm.
other area. No, just right there.
Yeah, I'm loving the fact she's supposed to be the sorceress. Now the sorceress had, I think it was a hawk headdress because she could turn into a bird. But
Okay.
in this one, she's wearing crystal head crown thing, and she's
Mm.
wearing the white crystal. I'm like, that's not the sorceress. So what the fuck's going on here? I mean,
Mm.
also, did you catch who the sorceress is?
Yes, it's Monica's mother from
Yes,
Friends, Christina
yes.
Pickles.
I love that one. I was like, oh my god. So, I mean, like I say, this thing just feels like Canon raided their weapons and their costumes. I'm gonna fuck it, just make that. That'll do for a costume because. Oh, by the way, that's it. I remember there. The reason why He-Man fights against these stormtrooper rip-offs, the black.
That very much so. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
why there's a lot of miniature Darth Vaders here.
Yes, yes. Is because originally Mattel says He-Man can't kill anybody that's alive, so they're supposed to be robots, and
Uh,
that's why He-Man is killing them left, right, and centre because they're supposed to be robots. And I'm like, okay then. And then when Cannon blew through the $10 million, Mattel's like, fuck it, He-Man can kill people. So this is why He-Man later on in the movie starts killing people. So it's like, okay
so he
then.
wasn't supposed to kill people, and that was a Mattel thing.
Mhm, mhm. Yes, yes.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Because heroes can't kill, So I mean,
Huh.
dear oh dear. So this is why he had like guns and stuff to shoot. By the way, He-Man's gun, or one of He-Man's guns rather, is a Nintendo blaster, which is painted silver and a sight on top of it. I'm like, you cheap bastards. So,
I love it.
oh my god. So we should explain.
Thrifty Queens.
Yes, very thrifty. Yeah, we should explain what's going on here. Skeletor has won the battle for Eternia by cheating outrageously. He conned a notorious locksmith slash keymaster into making some sort of mystical cosmic key that's kind of like a keyboard, and you play a tune on it, and it opens a dimensional gateway, and you just walk through. So that's how Skeletor managed to just walk through and take over Castle Greyskull, and that was the
Mhm.
end of the war. And I was like, okay then. So He-Man managed to somehow catch the little locksmith keymaster person, and he gets him because he's got two of the keys because of course he does. I mean,
Mhm.
and they use the key thing to somehow teleport to Earth. And on Earth, hilarity ensues because they're like fish out of water thing. Because there's a scene where Man at Arms and his daughter slash lover slash girlfriend, what the hell she's supposed to be, is eating ribs, and she goes, "Oh, this is quite tasty. Why does it have this food on little white sticks?" And Man at Arms going, "Oh, this is the animal you're eating," and she spits it out because they're all supposed to be vegetarians.
Oh.
So that's the first time she actually tasted meat, and I was like,
So
okay.
they don't eat meat on Eternia.
No, they're all vegetarians slash vegans. So yay.
Interesting.
Although with He-Man's body, I'm calling bullshit. I mean, he doesn't eat.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of protein.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I'm calling bullshit to that one.
Hmm.
I mean, anyway, so unfortunately, they somehow lose the cosmic key, and it lands miles away from where they are. And this is where teenagers, Julie and her boyfriend. Did you catch his name by the way? Because I would call his name.
Hmm. I want to keep saying James or Kevin or something.
Yeah, I think
Yes, Kevin.
Kevin. Yeah, yeah. So Courtney Cox and Robert Duncan McNeil are supposed to be seniors, and this is their final big goodbye because at the end of this last dance, she's fucking off to wherever it is, New York or whatever the hell it is, because 2 years earlier, or a couple of months earlier, it's not actually explained how long the time was, her parents died in a plane crash because she was a
Hmm.
bit of a brat and she refused to go with
Hmm.
them, so this caused the father to crash for some reasons. Anyway, so he finds the key and starts tinkering with it as you do. This alerts Skeletor to where they are. He sends his useless bounty hunters, how very Star Wars,
Hmm.
um, to get the key back. He-Man saves Julie, and she then instantly trusts him because of course you do. And then a balding, aging cop takes over the key for reasons, and this brings Skeletor again, and Skeletor comes himself, and they kidnaps He-Man, and
Well, I believe he thinks that the key is some kind of um like a bomb or something because of there was a fire at the school.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Due to He-Man's guns, which I don't think He-Man actually used guns. He was all about swords and shields. It was Man at
Mm.
Arms that was the gun
Hmm.
person. So, and of course that set fire to the school and blah 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 blah. And so He-Man is captured by Skeletor, dragged back to Castle Greyskull, and dumps the rest of the Eternians on Earth. However, Waldor, the little keymaster, goes, "Oh, it's just a tune. We need something to put." So they managed to rig up this contraption and then have a keyboard, and boom, they play a tune on the keyboard, and they're now back in Castle Grayskull. He-Man gets his sword back, says that I have the power. He-Man and Skeletor fight. Skeletor's in a gold outfit for reasons. He has the power of the
Because he
cos.
got the powers of the sorceress
Let's
or
see.
whatever it was.
Let's see. He-Man and him fight. Da 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 da. He-Man wins because of course he does. And then He-Man throws Skeletor down a shaft, how very Emperor,
Mm.
and that's how it ends. Waldorf sends Julie and Kevin back to Earth, and somehow they put them back in time so the parents don't die,
Yes.
and they're giving a crystal, which is very labyrinth. They go, you will not be alone. Look at the crystal to see Eternia. How very labyrinth. And that's how it
Mm.
ends. And then at the end credit scene, Skeletor sits up from a swimming pool and goes, "I'll be back" or something like that, and that's a right then.
Wait, was that like a post-credits thing?
Yes, at the very end, he sits up from
Uh,
a swimming pool sort of thing and spits out water, and he goes, "I'll be back" or what the hell is he says, and that's the end. So,
oh,
mm,
didn't see that part.
mm, mm,
I see.
mm.
Okay. Oh.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh, we need to talk about the I think it was three new henchmen that were designed for this um,
The bounty
movie. Yeah, the
hunters.
bounty hunters. Yeah, yeah. The what was it?
Designed is a loose word.
Oh, well, the one with a patch, the bald one with a patch and the swords. He was new
Uh,
for this movie.
mm,
I don't know why couldn't use any of the already established villains and bounty hunters and such, but there we have it. And
mm.
the little ginger dwarf one with a hook hand, he was new for this movie
Mm.
also, and are now in canon apparently. So
Hmm.
yay! And
Okay.
Beastman looks like fucking what the hell is his name? Chewbacca's illegitimate brother, 4 times removed. Crackhead. Is it just me?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus wept. It's like,
Yeah, the designs of those bounty hunters was kind of weird.
mm, hmm hmm I mean,
I,
it's a joke, a complete joke. I mean, so,
Mhm.
mm, mm. But like I says, they two were designed for this movie, so Canon, in essence, had money on the back end of the toys, but fortunately, Canon fucked it
Mm.
up, and this toy line tanked. So, yay!
Hmm.
I mean,
Do those toys still exist today? Like, are they highly sought after by collectors?
I'm not sure to be honest. I mean, I'm not a collector anymore. My collector days are long gone. But apparently, finding the on-card He-Man toys are like a must-have sort of thing because apparently He-Man himself was never released. There's only been a couple of hundred of them released, but the other ones, was named Sword and Gar, which is the hook
Mm.
one, and the guy with the swords were released. But I don't think He-Man many when released. I don't think Skeletor was many of them were released. So
Hmm.
yay. I mean, like I said, there was a documentary I was watching about this. I think it was called "For the Power of Greyskull," and it explains
Okay.
how Canon conned Mattel into giving them the rights to He-Man because it was supposed to be Universal, and
Hmm.
Universal was either outbid or underbid. So Mattel went,
Hmm.
okay, we'll give it to them then. I'm like, wouldn't you trust Universal more than fucking Canon Films? I mean, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Mm, Jesus criminies. So yeah, And talks about how they blow the money and they funneled the money to various other projects that never took off and all this malarkey, and basically sounds like a fucking pyramid scheme, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a complete joke. Um, oh yes, and I remember years ago I was watching another documentary about 80s movies, and I love this one. They were claiming that Dolph Lundgren in his little leather speedo thing, every
Mm-hmm.
time he knelt down, either his testicle fell out, his dick fell out, or
Nice.
his sack fell out.
Nice.
So this is why there's weird blocking where Courtney Cox is sort of in between his legs and she's sort of blocking. If you notice that, every time he kneels down, she's
Yeah.
sort of blocking. This, I'm like, okay
Yeah.
then.
I'm like, get out of the way, bitch.
I
I need to
mean,
see what's happening.
it's like, oh dear. And apparently, when He-Man is chained in the Castle Greyskull, and Skeletor's going, kneel before Zod and all that crap. Like, you know, kneel, not kneel. And apparently, when he knelt, his dick fell out. So, wasn't that lovely?
Nice.
By the way, what was going on at the end? Skeletor has He-Man chained and almost naked, stripped of all his weapons and such, and his cape. He's got the little leather speedo thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy behind it has a whip, and he's whipping him. I'm going, what in the S&M is going here?
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the scene from the most recent Thor movie
Mm.
where they have him and
Yeah,
of
you
course
flick too hard. Damn you. Yeah, that scene. Yeah.
his underwear comes off and everyone sees his bare ass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's oh my god. It also reminded me of Starship Troopers, where you have Castle
Mm,
Van Dien getting whipped because he got one of his troop killed. I was going, so I take it
hmm
this is a thing then to have the hero stripped of all his dignity, then whipped for some reason. So,
hmm
but yeah,
Reasonable.
yeah, I suppose. But like I say, this movie is a complete utter mess because it wasn't supposed to be set on Earth at all. It was only supposed to be set on Earth for about 10 minutes, but they ended up putting half the movie on Earth because they couldn't afford to film this big elaborate sets and stuff, and because they didn't have the fucking
hmm
didn't build any of the sets, so they had to put it on Earth. And dear oh dear, that's all I can say is dear oh dear. I mean, you've got Meg Foster camping it up for all she's worth. I mean, you've got Frank Langella playing it straight as an evil dictator, doing his basic Shakespearean villain, and you've
hmm
got Courtney Cox lost in the woods. She's no idea what's happening. She's like, oh, okay then. I mean, half the time she's in a haze. I mean, you got Dolph
hmm
Lundgren trying his best to spew out these words that are absolute nonsense because he was supposed to be dubbed, but in his
I was gonna
contract,
say, does he speak English? Or
yes,
at the time, did he speak
yes, he did.
English?
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes, he did. However, he was a bit mush mouthed and a bit mumble mouthed. But in his
Yeah.
contract, he said they would have 3 takes with his actual voice, and then if he failed, they would dub him. So he
Mm.
tried his best, and there we have it. These are the best takes.
I mean, he was pretty much what I expected for
hmm hmm
looking at him.
Yeah, I remember right. He's either Danish or Swedish. Remember right?
Swedish, according to
Mm.
his wiki.
Yeah, yeah. So apparently the guy's actually quite intelligent. He's like a physicist or
Oh,
something like that. I mean, he's not
oh.
a dumb blonde. He's actually quite smart. So
hmm
mm, don't judge.
Interesting.
Yes, don't judge a book by its blonde oiled muscles. I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's true. You can't judge a book by its cover.
mm,
And yeah, I guess maybe he is a smarty pants.
hmm hmm yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's also a member of Mensa. Remember right off the top of my head.
Oh
So,
well.
mm, but yeah, yeah, yeah. So, is there anything else we want to talk about this thing? Since we've pretty much covered everything from the toy range to the pyramid scheme of canon and the awful, awful 80s writing. I mean, God
I,
Almighty.
yeah, it was definitely awful.
Mm.
Um, I don't know how it compares to. Obviously, I haven't gone to see the new
No, no, no.
movie with what is it, Nicholas Galitzine and I think Jared Leto's in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I go back and forth on Jared Leto, honestly, as to whether I don't know. He's a fucking weirdo.
Alice, yes, and Alison Brie as Evil Lyn. So,
Yeah, I mean, maybe I could see that, but I don't know. I always find Alison Brie. I'm just trying to think of all of the things I've seen her in. Always very samey. Like
yes.
she's very typecast as the kind of stuck up,
Hmm.
like whatever. So it'd be interesting to see if she could pull off like, I mean, it's not too much of a stretch, but to pull off like evil villain
Hmm.
sorceress, like
Hmm.
over the top. I'd be interested to see if she could do that. I mean, Nicholas Galitzine is, I mean, obviously he's a beautiful, bulky.
What exactly is he famous for? Because I have no idea who the fuck this guy is.
He was in um the only thing I can remember off the top of my head. Well, there's one movie called Bottoms that I think he was in, which was something to do with lesbians.
Okay then.
Happy Pride Month. And he was also in Red, White, and Royal Blue, I think it was called,
Okay then.
which was where the Prince of
Yes.
England,
Yeah.
played by him, and the president's son, played by the other guy, whose name I can't remember, fall in love and have a gay romance. Happy Pride Month.
Okay then. Okay then. So he's what you're telling me
Yeah.
here is he's typecast as a pretty boy who's possibly gay.
Yeah, I don't know if he is in real life.
I don't think so.
Um, but I mean,
So basically, he's the
if you keep playing gay on camera,
so basically he's the British what the hell was that Australian guy from Saltburn? The big tall guy, Jacob something.
a lordy.
Yeah, Jacob Lordy. He's basically the British version of him then. You know, a pretty boy who's cast because he's pretty.
Jacob Elordi is British, though, isn't he?
No, he's Australian.
Oh,
So there
well,
we
there we go. I just learned something new. I also couldn't tell you anything that Jacob Elordi has been in. Oh,
no.
wait, Euphoria.
Saltburn was on him from, so
Yeah,
that's it.
I still have not seen that. I've just heard something about bathwater,
Oh God, yes, yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know I don't understand the context. All I know is
yeah,
bathwater.
yeah.
So
We can
I'm
discuss.
assuming it's disgusting.
We can discuss that off mic or off camera, or so.
Mm.
Anyway, like I said, I'll wait for He-Man to be free on Amazon because to me it looks like a
Uh,
stinker. It looks like one of these Saturday night or Friday night laugh along movies where you have a few snacks and a few drinks and laugh at this terrible movie. You know,
hmm
mind you, it could be good, but I doubt it because the last could be good movie that I watched was Minecraft, and that was utter trash. So,
I have no desire to watch that movie.
ugh, yeah, yeah. It was a Saturday night, and nothing to watch, and we fired up Now TV, and it was one of the
Mm.
recommended. We put it on, and oh my god, I went an hour and a half back. What the hell it was? It
hmm
was awful. So it was. I mean,
And Jason Momoa is in it, and I
yes,
kind of feel like I used to quite like him, but I feel like he's now become like The Rock
yes, he's a
in that
joke.
kind of, yeah.
Mm. He's a
It's like, oh, we need a
parody of
big
himself.
beefy
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah,
Let's bring Jason Momoa on because The
yeah,
Rock's not available.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it also has Jack Black, and I can't stand Jack Black as an actor. He is awful.
Oh, I don't mind Jack Black.
Oh no, no, I can't stand Jack Black. It's like just go away and make your pretentious music with your dummy best friend for crying out loud and bugger off. Uh, I'm sorry, I don't like Jack Black at all. It's like, eesh. So yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I says, I'll
I'm trying
wait.
to think. No, no, go ahead.
Sorry, I'll wait for it to be free on Amazon because apparently Amazon put the money up for this new He-Man movie. So yay,
Um,
it should be free on Amazon in about a month.
yeah, that's the way things are going.
Yeah, yeah,
Unless
yeah.
they're actually successful, in
Uh,
which case they bring back the streaming rate and
I
like they did
suppose.
with Obsession.
I suppose. Right then, so let's wrap this complete, utter masterpiece of a movie up then. Would you recommend this and will you watch it again?
You know, of all the movies that I've watched, this is probably one where I would say that yes, I would probably watch it again. It has I don't know how to describe it, but I hope that people understand what I'm getting at. It's a Sunday afternoon movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's how it feels to me. And in terms of recommendation, yes, but only as a Sunday afternoon movie. Um, yeah, like it's very camp.
Oh
It's
yes,
very
yes.
it's it's a perfect Pride Month selection. Skeletor could be a little more gay, I think.
Mm, mm.
But Evil Lyn or Evelyn or however they kept pronouncing her
Yeah,
name,
Evil Lyn, yes.
uh, she was, I mean, that name in itself, like that's a drag queen.
Mm. What's it the kids call him? Mother? Is that what they say when there's this?
Yeah, she was mothering.
Yes, yes.
She shit on the mother toilet and had and mother diarrheaed all over the mother skibbity toilet or something. I don't know.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Would I recommend this? Yes, but first I have to explain it's a canon movie, so you know what you're going to get. It's going to be
Mm,
cheap, it's going to be quick, it's going to be stupid, and it's going to be
mm,
campy. So yeah. I mean, I remember
mm,
the first time I watched this, I was 10 years old in 1989, I think it was, 88 or 89. First time I watched this, I was either 9 or 10. And even as a
mm,
kid at that age, I went, God, this is awful. Because I remember watching it
mm,
when it first hit VHS in Britain in my cousin's house, and we watched this thing,
mm.
and even then I go, this is fucking shit. So even
Yeah.
as a 10-year-old, I thought this was garbage. I mean, and I was a He-Man fan for fuck's sake, so this should have been my wheelhouse. But I went, God, this is terrible.
Mm,
Fast forward nearly 40 years later,
mm,
and it's like still terrible, but you know what you're getting because it's a canon movie. So this is campy, this is dumb, and this is just high camp to the ninth degree. I mean, for crying out loud.
mm.
So would I recommend this? Yes, as long as you know this is a canon movie. But I'll watch it again, possibly because I've watched this thing about 10 or so times. So
Mm.
there we have it. Right then. So our next movie will be Jaws 4, aka Jaws the Revenge, and it kicks off Shark Month. So this will be fun.
Are we not doing another Pride Month movie?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that one. Oh my god, so
Rude.
my brains went to shit. Sorry, sorry. Yes, I forgot about that. It was your pick. It's Hitchcock's The Rope, or rather Rope, not The Rope. So
Yeah.
yes, about two homosexual killers, I believe.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
Alleged homosexual killers.
Yeah, well, based on a bunch of real gay killers from the, I think it was the 20s, possibly 30s.
Mm.
So I need to look that one up, and we'll discuss it on the next podcast. I completely forgot about that one. My mind just went blank and went straight to July. Ah, dear, oh dear.
He's like, no, Pride Month's over.
Yeah, it's done, finished.
No more gays. You had your time.
Oh dear. Right, so as I was saying, so July we're doing shark movies. We're doing another fan request, Jaws: The Revenge. And then we're doing, oh my god. And then we're
What
doing
number in the Jaws franchise is that? Is that three, four?
four. It's the last one. Yeah, four.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my god. I
Okay.
mean, and then we're doing my pick, the equally terrible Sand Sharks. Oh, sweet mother.
Nice.
Starring Brooke Hogan. Yes, Hulk Hogan's daughter.
Love it.
So that'll be interesting. And
It's going to be a pure masterpiece.
oh, sweet mother. She plays a scientist, biologist, I believe. So,
All right. I'm sure she'll be very
yeah.
believable in that role.
Oh, my lord. So, have you picked your shark movie yet?
I have,
Hmm?
and you'll have to check on its availability. I have it on my server ready, but it is
Oh,
it is called Sky Sharks.
right.
It is a German science fiction comedy horror.
Oh, dear
It's
God.
in English.
Yeah, yes, well.
And it's to do with a group of Nazi scientists hidden in Antarctica
Oh, I've seen this
who.
thing, yeah. It's on Tubi. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. The little images that I'm seeing here are giving Tubi, so
Hmm.
oh, it's also free on Plex apparently.
Oh, was it
So
now?
there we go.
Well, I saw it on Tubi about a year ago.
And who
And
is in it? Oh my God. Tony Todd is in this?
uh, I got
Tony Todd, Amanda Bierce from Married to Children, isn't it?
a.
Naomi Grossman, who I remember from American Horror Story. Okay, I was led to believe there was no one in this movie, and I've already found a bunch of people that I recognize.
Oh dear, oh dear. Right then, and then in August we're doing um awful superhero movies.
Are
Actually, no,
we?
sorry, wait, August. Sorry, wrong. I've done it again. Oh my god, it's the heat. I swear to God, it's the heat because it is 104 million degrees in this bloody flat. I mean, it's like the ninth dimension of fucking hell, and it's causing chaos. This weekend, I've been sweating like a bloody
You'll
whore
have
in
to
church.
forgive him, listeners. He's Scottish and isn't used to uh, temperatures above, I don't know, 5 degrees.
I tell you, 12. Oh yes, in August we're doing both Machete movies separately. That is not one gigantic podcast. We're doing the both Machete movies, and then in
Machete month. Haha.
yes, yes, and then in September we're doing bad superhero movies.
Uh-huh.
And I've not picked mine yet because I was toying with the idea of going with the Shadow or the Phantom, but I think I'll find something else to do. Maybe Tank
Mm,
Girl, maybe Barbed Wire.
mm, mm.
Maybe Electra. I mean,
I mean, bad superhero movies is that's subjective.
mm,
I would say my pick is anything but bad.
yeah, well, Batman and Robin. Yeah,
Batman and Robin, the probably one of the best Batman movies of all time.
yes, the camptastic.
After Batman Returns.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. Batman Returns is the second best. I would say yes, yes.
Well, agreed to disagree.
And then in October we're doing. Yes, that's October. My mind went to shit again. October we're doing other half picks. So William
Oh.
has picked the stuff, and
Oh.
I don't know what your other half has picked, but I suppose you can
I
ask.
don't know. I have a broad list of movies to select from.
Well, he's supposed to select it.
Um,
No, no, you.
so I don't know yet. We'll have to make that determination, I think. Anything for November? How about next February?
I'll keep it up.
You're already wishing the year away.
Yeah, but actually, next February we're doing Buffy. Smart ass. We're doing the Buffy movie.
Listeners, he will not be satisfied until he's aged me considerably.
Right then, so let's wrap this up then. Now you can follow us on Instagram at Midnight Movie Mania Pods. You can follow me at Here's Johnny79, and you can follow Alex at
Mr. Alexander Watches. And I'd also like to mention you can now catch the podcast on YouTube.
yeah, I was about to mention that. You stole it right in my words right in my mouth.
What?
So, yes, we're officially
Go
on.
ahead.
We're officially on YouTube, so you can listen to us while you do your YouTubing or what the hell the fuck you do with YouTube in the background. So, yay! And all I can say is good journey and bye.
Goodbye.